you can see to create value in the eyes of a buyer for your home, you either need to adjust the price or add more features and benefits to your home, right?
Right.
Now, are you planning to increase the features and benefits on your home?
Well, no, I mean, we might do some cleanup because depending on what the tenant, did and everything.
Maybe new carpet or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to thank you for arranging that visit yesterday. I just went through the house very quickly, but it looked pretty darn good, to tell you the truth. So,
well, then, yeah, we'd rather not spend any money on it. For sure.
Makes sense. Yeah, I think it's ready to go. Like you said, it's original, but it looks very good. It shows very well. Okay, great. So let's then look at the details of the comparative market analysis. And what I've done is I've pulled homes that are in your area. And I do have to tell you right up front, not very many things are selling, and not many people are putting their homes on the market. That's the issue. So pulling these was kind of a challenge for me. But I was able to get two right in Los Tesoros, right in your own area for you. So let's look at this first one. And this is very similar to your home. And how many bedrooms?
4.
And baths?
3.
And the square footage on the home?
2656.
So it's really close to yours, right?
Yeah.
Now, how many days on the market?
Just 7. Yeah,
Okay.
it's new.
Here's what I have to tell you. This home has been on the market for 238 days, and they just relisted it at this new price. So at this point, they're asking
$650.
Yeah. So it's way off of the numbers that we talked about last year. However, this home is sitting right on Cannon, so it's on a very busy street.
Okay.
Yeah. So your home is
Well,
actually
is that a
better.
bank foreclosure? I mean, is it in
Better
really bad
than this.
shape?
It's not in bad shape, but it is a bank foreclosure. Yes. So why do you ask?
Well, I mean, I just know a lot of the banks are just giving houses away right now.
And unfortunately, the appraiser has to look at this number. I mean, he can't say, oh, that one was a bank deal.
Maybe you'll get multiple offers or something.
Yes, hopefully. Let's hope something happens there because that one is active. Now, the pending that I have for you is not actually in Los Tesoros, but it's very close. So I know an appraiser will be picking it up, so I picked it up as well. How many bedrooms?
4.
And you actually have an additional bath, more than they do. And again, looking at the days on the market,
She's 10.
and it's actually 320.
It's almost a year.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. This house is updated incredibly. It is just absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and they started it at $949.
But so they're at the same price as the other one is.
Right. Right now, they're just about the same price. This one's a little smaller, and it's a little older than you folks who are in the Los Tesoros. So, but again, it's very close to the same price for a very highly upgraded house, and it is pending at that price. Okay, this one I selected because it's the only sale in Los Tesoros right now, and because it is exactly your same model. So that's the good news in us using it for comparison. So again, about your number of bedrooms and baths, right? Exactly the same number of square feet as yours. And then they started at $739, and the sales price was
$715.
sold at $715. So, and how long was it on the market?
2 months. Yeah.
2 months. Not too bad, right?
Not too bad.
Yeah. And again, one thing that I want to make you aware of is that this particular house doesn't have your pool. So I went ahead and did the adjustments that the appraiser would do to show you that comping with yours, this one would be about $744. Any questions about these comparables then?
So you're saying that ours is about 743?
Yeah, that an appraiser in looking at your two homes would come back and compare your house at about $743, $744.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, we wanted $800 last year. $745 is not bad.
Do you think maybe we could try $760 and just see what we can get?
I mean, then we're in competition with them.
And And they're already an escrow though.
Mm-hmm. They're very highly upgraded. So based on what you've seen, what price are you thinking you would like to put on the house?
Well, you said this one's pending, right?
Yes.
I mean, and that's $743 and that one's sold.
So we don't really know what this one sold for.
Yeah. But I mean,
It was only on the market for
10 days at that price.
At this price, that's true.
Yeah.
That is definitely true. It was on $320 overall, but at $650, it was only on for that time. And again, I did do a comparable that I think the appraiser would do. Not sure what the consumers will do.
So maybe around 760, we can see what we can get.
Yeah, give it a shot and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so 650, 650, 744, the exact comparison you'd like to start at.
Well, what price do you think we should list it at?
I'm glad that you asked. Actually, based on looking at all of this information, I would recommend that we put yours on at $750 tonight. Are you ready to list your home with me at that price tonight?
Why would you say $750 when this one was at $760?
Well, this one is actually at $650. I did give you some information about the what I think an appraiser could bring the number up to for this house. But the issue we're dealing with here is that this one is pending. So we don't know. I started from the $650, and we don't know what number they're really going to get for the house. This one is crystal clear. This house has closed. It's closed recently. Same size. Everything but the pool is the same.
So pools are worth
About $25,000. Yeah. I'm sure it costs you guys a lot more to put it in, but that's about what the value for an appraiser.
I mean, I guess 750 seems okay, I guess.
And what is your commission?
I charge 6%. So are you ready to list at this price tonight?
Well, I mean, we need to get it sold.
Yeah.
So you think that it's going to sell for $750?
I think that's when people are doing that comparison that we talked about earlier, I think that's where they're going to come out. And you do want to get it sold. You don't want it to be sitting there vacant, right? That's the big issue we're dealing with.
Well, right. We don't want it to sit there vacant.
Yeah. So I think if we get it on the market at this price tonight, we'll get it sold. Are you ready to sign?
Yeah, I guess we kind of need to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want